Counsel, your client appeared.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
He's been released. The state said there's no restitution.
Okay.
All right, so
Sounds good.
good work.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, so
That's a win today.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but since Bashan is here and everybody else is here, Bashan is like, what? You got beef? Well, here's my question. So what is happening with the Stillers?
They're being like unusually aggressive. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. They got Jalen Ramsey, who's really good. I was pretty surprised if they traded Fitzpatrick though.
Jason, I'm going to start some conflict right now. So who has a greater chance of making the playoffs?
Definitely.
The Dallas Cowboys or the Steelers?
The greatest piece.
Who has the greatest?
Cowboys, no, Cowboys are like the Aggies, when they're big of a show.
Who has the greatest chance of making it to the Super Bowl?
Probably Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, yeah.
Would be the Cowboys, right? Oh, it's always the Cowboys. Yeah.
I think the Steelers got a chance though. I
And not
think
the
getting
Eagles.
Rodgers helped. I think.
Okay.
They kind of went all in for a year. We'll see. I think it'll be better than last year.
All right.
It'll be better than last year, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Better than last year.
Oh, yeah. So is Aaron Rodgers going to have a team?
You'll either be really, really bad or really, really good.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes when you're 40,
Yeah.
41 or 42 or however.
Yeah.
My age.
Okay, well then why are you not playing football?
Oh, because I was never good anyway.
You know what? I will join any league. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. And you know what I would do? As long as you just let me ride the bench, I'm okay. You don't, you can, you don't even, the other people who ride the bench, they're still making millions. I would say, give me 2 tickets to every game so I can give them to people.
And make like 10 million. I think QBs make like 10 million.
You can just pay me 250,000, but just don't put me in the game.
And whenever you still think I played, I think they call it intramurals, just some organized basketball 3 or 4 years ago. I broke a finger, so I stopped. But someone took they were taking videos of us playing, and you feel like you're really fast out there. And you're like, it looks like you're moving in slow motion. It's like, yeah.
And molasses.
Yeah, I need to retire.
Oh my gosh. But it will be interesting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So. But I love when the sports start. I am a big fan of every sport. The only exception, and I know people are going to get upset with me, I like indoor soccer because I think it moves faster. But then I've never been to a live soccer/football game, and I probably should.
So I took I took my boy, we went to Steelers Texans in Houston. We had like a night with nothing to do.
Mhm.
And there was a Houston Tech, the Dynamo was their MLS team. And I was like, oh, we should go. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Actually, really.
Yeah, I think the indoor, it moves so quickly. That's what I like about it. But
I've never seen a live indoor game.
Yeah. Who was it? There's an attorney, I can't remember his name. He actually ended up going to the World Cup. And he said, I think he did the World Cup in, I want to say it was either Brazil or South Africa or somewhere. He said it was awesome.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they're so into it.
It's so many people, right?
Well, the only thing is if your team loses, then like someone might get stabbed or whatever is the unfortunate part. They care a lot.
Yeah. But I recently got into rugby.
Oh,
I love watching that. And I love curling.
Oh, I've never seen curling.
In the Olympics,
I know it's in the Olympics, but yeah, I've never seen it.
So I don't know how they make their money, but I like curling.
Baseball's tough to watch.
Yeah.
I have too much ADHD.
Okay. All right, Deputy Laura.
Good to see you.
So we're gonna bring the jury in at 11:30. I'll do my spiel for 30 minutes and then. All right, so everyone, there's a jury outside in the hallway. I told everybody to move with efficiency.
I'll take it.
And efficiency has not been seen. So what's going to end up happening is the jury is coming in here at 11:30. We're going to start jury selection, and everyone else, you're going to end up getting recalled unless you move with efficiency. You know, now you can hear crickets. People are like, what does that mean? I don't know. Oh, Deputy Laura, there's no need to bring anybody else out now because. Oh, no.
Love that.
No.
Brian Mejia,
So he's in custody. Judge, are we gonna announce?
what's the announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, the state received several Snapchat records, which is what we were here for last time, and we've been setting up times with defense counsel to come and view. But it is three different, my understanding that it is three different teenagers and young adult Snapchats, and it's just very voluminous. And so defense counsel has come to our office, I believe, 3 times for a couple hours each to view them. And there still is some that they need to go through.
And that's the only discovery?
We believe so. We're trying to figure it out. But
All right, Norma. Recall this for August 28th. That's the last discovery and states you need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Hello. Yes.
Robert Castillo in your trial docket this morning. I've not done a trial docket in your court before, and I'm just trying to figure out what I need to be doing. I don't want to be holding things up. I don't know where I am at that.
Oh,
What's
good.
going on?
All right, just give me a moment. Let me do this and I'll.
No problem. Just trying to make sure I'm not doing something wrong.
Okay. I know, yeah. DeAnthony Gordley and Deputy Laura, you can start moving them back. Oh, well, tell them that he needs to come. Morning. All right. So you're asking for a PR bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so what I can tell you is legally, I'm not allowed to give a PR bond in this type of case. You have to take that up with the governor. So.
The harassment case also is included in the. Okay,
Because it's a public servant.
okay.
So is that the only one you're asking for a PR bond?
Yes, Your Honor. The other, yes, one of his cases was dismissed.
Okay.
So the only case that's before the court is the harassment of the public servant.
All right, so what is happening with the harassment case?
I've seen that it's still unindicted. I've read some of the facts, and the state is not prepared to recommend a reduction. I
Okay,
believe it's set at 7,500 currently, Judge.
yes. All right, he has it listed as being indicted.
Let me confirm right.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay,
As of 6/12, yes, Judge, indicted.
okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Counsel, are you available to return on Thursday?
Like it's Tuesday?
Mhm.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll call this back on Thursday. That'll give the state a little bit more time to look into things as far as the bond. So we'll bring you back on Thursday, okay? All right, thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Norma, this is coming back on the 10th. And what page is Gortley on? All right, thank you. Doak Yanes.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, I would be asking the court for another setting for discovery compliance. There's a lot of financial records in this case. Obviously, I've been mostly focused with the case that's set for trial today.
All right, Norma, set this in late August, and this will be the final discovery.
I understand what you're saying.
All right, August 28th, once you sign the reset form, you will be excused.
Hillary?
And Deputy Laura, when you all want to empty the box?
Yes.
Yes. Emmanuel Pettis. All right, counsel, did the state make an offer?
Yes, Judge.
All right, sir, how old are you?
36.
All right, Norma, I need a plea deadline date in 3 weeks, please. Yes. All right, July 29th, once you sign the reset form, you are excused.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the website. Dorothy? Come on. Hillary?
That brings around.
Your tenure was here, you came back. Come on.
All right, and counsel, if you let your client know he's not to be late again. All right, to everyone else in the audience, you're gonna need to be back here at 2:30. Pilar Munoz,
No problem, Judge.
You know?
court is calling 2025 CR 005740 State versus Pilar Munoz II. Can I have parties announced?
Jason Garian for the state, Your Honor. Good morning, Judge. Alfonso Cabañas for the defendant.
Are there any applications?
No, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Munoz, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
You are, Your Honor.
Sir, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you are giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He did, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Munoz, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 108 days in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine, no applications. The state will take in consideration 2025 CR 005742 and 2025 CC 004950. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Judge, I just want to make sure I heard it correctly. That's 180 days.
Yes.
Okay, that is correct, Your Honor.
All right. And did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Thank you.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State exhibit number 1 with office attachment. No objection to state's 1 and attachment.
All right. State, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 180 days in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine, time and money to run concurrently. Take in consideration 2025 CR 005742, 2025 CC 004950. And I'm going to request the therapeutic community for you. It doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but you really need help with your drug problem. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we can go off the record. Here's the thing, using heavy drugs, only 1 or 2 things going to end up happening. Either you're going to end up in prison, in and out for the rest of your life, or either somebody's going to have to identify your body. Now's the time, and I know it's probably difficult. I've never been addicted to drugs, so I know I don't understand the pain associated with it. I know it affects your brain chemicals and you get really endorphins and everything else from using, but you're going to have to get a control of it. Otherwise, it's not going to end well for you. When you're released from the state jail facility, if you need help finding a place for inpatient treatment, come back to here if I'm here, and I'll pick up the phone and call a place for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Counsel, on this, you're welcome. On this, some courts don't like for us to sign theirs, so I can't remember which county courts don't allow that or don't want that, I can still sign it, but I just don't like to step on any toes.
I understand yours.
So if for some reason they don't sign it, you can bring it back to me.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes. Mhm. Well, I mean, how long is it gonna take them to do the paperwork? All right, all right, swear 'em in. You're welcome.
The trial cases, you went back at 2:30.
Yes. Oh, sorry. about that.
That's okay, it's okay. I've
Yes.
got somebody else in the box that's not on the trial line.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. This hearing for Pilar Munoz was a good example of Judge Boyd's steady, composed approach to handling cases where someone is clearly at a crossroads. Mr. Munoz came into court prepared to take responsibility, and from the moment he stood before the judge, he was polite, clear, and direct in answering every question. There was no evasion in his demeanor, just a quiet acceptance that things had gotten out of hand. The charge itself was for possession of a controlled substance under 1 gram, which by legal standards is a state jail felony. And the hearing unfolded in that structured, matter-of-fact way you see when both sides have done their homework. The attorneys were well prepared, moving through the plea paperwork without any surprises. The defense didn't attempt to sugarcoat anything, but also didn't pile on unnecessary commentary. You could tell there was a shared understanding in the room. This was about getting the defendant into some sort of treatment before things spiraled further. Judge Boyd, as always, was firm but never harsh. She made sure Mr. Munoz understood every aspect of what he was agreeing to, what rights he was giving up, the consequences of the plea, and the real stakes if he didn't get a handle on his situation. She took the time to walk him through the sentencing conditions and then made a point of requesting a therapeutic. Community placement, something that doesn't extend custody time, but gives the defendant a chance to deal with the deeper issues driving his conduct. That part of the hearing stood out to me. Judge Boyd could have simply issued a sentence, but instead, she paused and delivered a measured, compassionate reminder about the risks of continuing down the same path. She didn't sensationalize it or resort to scare tactics. She just told him plainly that eventually, repeated use of heavy substances ends with either perpetual incarceration or the unthinkable, and she made sure he knew the court would help him connect with treatment options when he was ready. The courtroom atmosphere itself was calm and respectful, no interruptions, no tension, and not even much procedural wrangling. Even when the judge mentioned the practical detail about which county courts would or wouldn't allow certain paperwork, signatures, it was handled smoothly and professionally. In the end, Mr. Munoz received a sentence of 180 days in the state jail facility, along with a $2,000 fine, with time credits and additional considerations for his other pending matters. Judge Boyd closed by reminding him that if he needed help when he got out, she would personally make calls to connect him with inpatient care. It was one of those moments that underscored how the courtroom can be both a place of accountability and an unexpected source of support. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone.